Today you will be learning how to sort, copy, filter, subtotal, conditional format, freeze pane, insert a picture as a background, and to name and color the tabs at the bottom. Now to begin with, we are going to sort through the doctor's names for what you see here. So what we need to do is highlight from A4 down to E27. Once you have highlighted from A4 to E27, we're going to go up to the ribbon, over to the right, where we find the sort and filter icon. Go ahead and click on that, and we will choose the first one, which is sort A to Z. As you can see, all of our doctors are now in alphabetical order. Go ahead and click off anywhere that's not on our information. Next, what we're going to do is we are going to copy all of this and paste it onto the next sheets. So we're going to move our mouse to the upper left hand corner, to the left of the alphabet bar A and above the number bar for the number 1. There's a square there. Go ahead and click on the square. Go ahead and right click, and we are going to copy. Go down to sheet 2. Go ahead and click on sheet 2. Go up to the left corner, click on the square, right click on it, and paste. Go back down to the sheet 3 tab, click, go up to the upper left, click on the square, right click on it, paste. Again, we're going to go down to the tab area. You'll notice next to the sheet 3 tab, there is a piece of paper with a sunshine on it. Go ahead and click on that. It'll give you a new spreadsheet. You'll go up to the left corner, click on the square, right click on it, paste. And once more we're going to go back down to the tab area, click on the piece of paper with the sunshine, which will give us a sheet 5. Go back up to the square in the upper left, click, and then right click and paste. We now have our 5 sheets that we will be working off of. We're going to keep our sheet 1 as our original. Go ahead and click on sheet 2. As of right now, everything is highlighted. If you just click anywhere, you'll take that highlight off. For this sheet 2, we are going to do a filter. We need to highlight A3 over to E3. We only want to highlight where all of our information is. There's no need for us to highlight beyond that because we have no information to filter. So once we have A3 to E3 highlighted, we're going to go back up to the sort and filter icon. When you click on sort and filter, because we're doing a filter on this spreadsheet, we're going to go down and click filter. Once you do that, you will notice you have drop down menu areas or boxes. Over where it says surgeon, I'm going to have you click on the drop down box next to surgeon. Down here in this area where it says select all, go ahead and click in the box next to select all. That will uncheck all of the boxes for the doctors. I'll have you click the very last one for Dr. Williams, and then I want you to click OK. Now you can see that the only surgeons that you have right now are Dr. Williams because you filtered his name out of all the other ones. At this point, we can filter down further, whether we do it by month, supplier, or drug. Let's go ahead and filter by month, and once again you can click on that select all. That clears off the check marks. Go ahead and click on May, then OK, and now we have our Dr. Williams with the only information pertaining to May. Next, what we'll do is we will go down to sheet 3, and again you can click anywhere to take off that highlight that we had. This time we are going to do a subtotal. In order to do a subtotal, you will need to highlight from A3 down to E27. So again, you need to highlight from A3 down to E27. Then you'll need to go up to the top to the tab area and click on the data tab. Once you have clicked on the data tab, you need to go all the way over to the right where you'll find the subtotal icon. Go ahead and click on the subtotal icon. It gives you a menu that you can make changes to. At this point, we are going to leave it the way it is, and we are going to OK it. Notice now that you have some tabs, subtract tabs in a box on the left side. What this is going to do is it's going to separate, or eventually it's going to separate each doctor to just a total, as you'll see here. So go ahead and click the subtract symbol that is in the box here, and keep doing that until you get down to the last one. Do not do it on the grand total. You'll just have the doctor's totals, and then you can have a grand total. But you'll notice for the subtotal, what this does is it gets rid of all the other information and just gives us the specifics on each doctor. And then of course the grand total. Okay, now we'll go down and click on sheet 4. We are going to do a conditional format with sheet 4. Again, you can click off to get rid of the highlight. Now in order to do a conditional format, you need to highlight only the numbers for the total sales. So starting in E4 and highlighting down to E27. So again, that's E4 to E27. We will have to go back to the home ribbon, so you'll have to go to the top and click on the home tab, which again brings us back to this home ribbon. Toward the middle here, you'll find the conditional formatting icon. Go ahead and click on conditional formatting. And for this class, we will only use this highlight cells rule. Once that comes up, you'll go over to the right, and it'll give you some options. We're going to start with the greater than. So go ahead and click on greater than. We will replace the number with 20,000. And then over here on the right, it gives you some options. If you click the down arrow, it will provide default colors for all numbers over 20,000. What I'd like you to do is go down to custom format. And then OK. Oh. Don't click OK. My computer was slow. Okay, once you do custom format, it should have just popped up for you. You have some options. You can change the text style, you can change the text color. I'm going to have you go to the fill tab at the top. And once you go to the fill, go ahead and pick a color, whatever color you want. You're going to OK that, and then you can OK it. And what you should have are all numbers over 20,000 with whatever color you have chosen. Again, I need you to highlight E4 down to E27. We're going to go back up to the conditional formatting. Again, the highlight cells rule. This time we're going to use less than. We're going to change the number to 10,000. Let's use the drop-down menu. I'm going to go to custom format. It's already on fill. I'm just going to give it a different color. I'm going to OK it. Then OK again. Okay, now all numbers less than 10,000 are in green. One more time, we're going to highlight from E4 down to E27. Go back up to the conditional formatting. Highlight cells rule. This time we're going to do between. Let's change our number, the first number, to 10,000. And the second number will be 20,000. You can go ahead and choose what you would like, whether it's a fill or one of their defaults. It's up to you. I'm going to put this in red, and I'm going to OK it. There we go. So now we have everything color coded. We have less than 10,000 in green, or whatever color you chose. Numbers that are over 20,000 are in red, and those between, oh, I'm sorry, those that are over 20,000 are in purple, and the ones that are in between are red. And that is conditional formatting. Next, go down to sheet 5. Click anywhere to take that highlight off. And we are going to go up, we are actually going to do a freeze pane. And we need to go over to the number bar at the left. Click on the number 4. And then we're going to go to the View tab at the top. Then you're going to find the icon that says Freeze Panes. Go ahead and click on that. And then your first option, again, will say Freeze Panes. Go ahead and click on that. So now, what you have done, if you go over to the right to your scroll bar and you scroll down, notice that rows 1, 2, and 3 do not change. They are frozen, which is what we wanted. Okay, I'm just going to click off into any area. And the next thing we're going to do is insert a picture. So I'll have you go to Page Layout, then to Background, and it's going to give you the option of finding a background. If you don't have any pictures in your iDrive or what have you, just kind of watch what I do. But I'm going to go ahead and pick a picture, and I'm going to insert it, and now I have a background. Last thing we're going to do is we're going to go down to, let's go to sheet 2. We're going to click on it. We're going to right click on it. We're going to rename it. We're going to give it the name of filter. Go to sheet 3, right click on that, rename that subtotal. And let's click on the filter tab, right click on that, and give it a color, any color you want, and then go to subtotal, right click on it, and give that one a color also. Okay, now you have learned how to sort, copy, filter, subtotal, conditional format, freeze pane, insert picture, and to color and name the tabs.